Today I'm going to be unboxing this set of outdoor lights. This is what it's going to come in. Got the name on the front, got the information on the sides as well. Let me go ahead and open it up and show you what's inside. When you first open it up, it's going to go ahead and have this little bag on top. There's going to be some components for lamps, so it's the wiring nuts, so you can wire it in, and then also some screws to connect it. So that is inside, and then let me go ahead and flip this over here. Got the styrofoam inside, pull that up. As you can see, these are the two outside lights. So they are entirely assembled, besides just what you will need to put them into the, onto the light spot. I'm replacing lights on my house, so that's what I got these for. And so then what you're gonna do is you're just gonna take them and connect these up and then wire them, which I'll show you the installation process here in a bit as well. So let's go ahead, and both of those are the same. It does not come with the light bulbs. That is something to keep in mind, so just make sure you get your own bulbs. But beyond that, let's go ahead and put them on the house. Now, one thing you will want to keep in mind when you're installing this light is that this back part is pretty large. So let me go ahead and measure that and give you the exact dimensions on that. When you're going to go ahead and put it on the home, you'll want to make sure that that will actually fit. So like on my home, I have vinyl siding and it only has a certain size that a light can go in that spot because of the way that it's framed out. So that is something you want to keep in mind. So let me go ahead and measure that. So on this light, it's going to be about 8 inches long, and then it's going to be approximately 4 inches wide for that base. So just make sure that if you have vinyl siding or have a specific spot where that's going to go, that you have the space for that mount to actually fit in. I'm installing this one on my back porch. So what I'm going to do is, this is what it looks like after I took off the old light. So I'm just going to take this old mounting bracket off, and then I'm going to put the new one that comes on. Now you do have to disconnect these 2 screws from the light fixture itself, and then it comes with those 2 extra screws in that little yellow bag. So I'll go ahead and mount that up here. Make sure the wires go through the middle part. Now that I have that new bracket mounted on there, this one should turn freely, and that's so that way you can make sure that it lines up perfectly with the light itself. Now I'll go ahead and put it on. And that's what it should look like when you have it wired up. Now it is helpful to have an extra pair of hands, somebody to help you like hold this up while you are twisting those wire nuts, but it's not required. I actually did this myself, so you can do it yourself. Just a little bit easier if you have somebody to hold the light fixture up while you're putting the wire nuts on. So I went ahead and got it mounted up. All you have to do is use those little black things and screw onto the screws as they poke through. That one mount does turn, so you can just adjust it to where it's the right level. And then I went ahead and got the light bulb on. Now let's go ahead and turn it on. So as you can see, we got it on. It is totally mounted up. What you'll have to do is you just have to turn that that golden mounting plate just to make sure that it that is level with those screws as they poke through this top part here. Then they have those little black caps that you take off. You just put those back on, and then it is mounted. Now, because I have this mounting frame on my vinyl siding here on my house, it is kind of sticking up a little bit past it on the top there. But if you just have a typical one that mounts right on the vinyl siding, then this one will work great. Or you have to buy one that's got a little bit of a smaller back on it. But overall, definitely a nice looking product, and it's definitely an upgrade from what we had here before.